Hello there, this is Ron Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Deal with the woman who puts in the effort. And this is a little bit of a follow-up to the video I did yesterday where I was talking about women cheating, and it was based on that Hello Beautiful article talking about Insecure. And we could still use the example of this whole Lawrence, Issa, and Tasha triangle, right? Now, anybody who saw the first episode of season 2 of Insecure, Tasha, Lawrence starts to show off having sex with Tasha, right? And one thing you could just peep that she was down for him. In fact, if you look at the episodes she was always down for him, right? But then, later on into the show, he has that I don't hate fucking or whatever with Issa at the end, right? And I'm just like, hold up, man. That dude, you in violation, brother. You in violation. Like, if you want to be player, look, I'm going to just say this. This could be another video. Dudes, y'all want to be player. Let the women know what's up. All right? Don't do no sneaking around shit. You tell them straight up. It's like, look, I deal with other women. And, be prepared for them to say they deal with other men. That's just how the game go. But if you're going to be on that player thing, because I know I got some stuff out there, letting a man know, don't be on no sneak shit. Just be like, straight up, this is what I do. This is how it is. And just be prepared to reciprocate. Like if she said, well, I'm going to go roll with some other people too, fine. But that's just as an aside. That dude was in violation of, even going back there. This is an ex who cheated on him. Despite all that shit, cheated on his ass. He should have just rolled out. Now, first of all, he had a few things there. And he had some mail there. One, it's called a change of address thing. Get a P.O. box and send it there until you get a spot, right? 2, you know what? Just say, all right, why don't you put all my stuff together? We'll meet in a public place. If you can't really afford just to send the shit to me, right? But you don't go over there, right? And see, here's my issue with it, right? And I know it's a TV show, but, it touches on some real issues. This dude got a fine-ass woman. First of all, when he was dealing with Issa, she treated him as plan B the whole fucking time. He probably was. If we really gonna be honest about it, she was still hung up on that good bar dude, Daniel. So he was plan B. That was a settled man. And see, a lot of men out there are in that same position as Lawrence. That woman really, because she was imprinted by somebody else, really doesn't want that man, right? They really don't want it. They're just selling. That's just a security thing. She, you get in bed with her, you coming in with the ghost too. And that's some real talk. But men, and this is a problem I've seen with some men though. Sometimes a man will be so hung up on that woman who really see him as a plan B, they ain't paying attention to the woman trying to get with him. I'm going to tell you what, right? Anybody who's read my book, Nice Guys and Players, right? They know I mentioned this dude named Jim, who's actually a real life dude, right? He a real life dude. And I mentioned him on here before. I always said if that dude, like, for whatever reason wants to get on YouTube, he will blow all of us out. I'm saying me too. And everybody who think they giving some game or whatever on here, all the dating coaches and what, he will blow all of us out. Because I ain't never seen nobody roll like him. Even some people call themselves tantrum masters. He will blow some motherfuckers out. Alright? But he gave me some real good game one time. We at a club, right? He said he would peep what I was doing. Now, I was pretty good. I was pretty good with the ladies, even though I consider myself a nice guy. But I could still pretty much approach, get numbers, all that stuff. A lot of stuff that people work hard at, right? Check it out. We be in a club. He said, I'll be focused on that one woman at the club. And, she ain't really feeling me, right? But then he said Romuald, because he was the only person Him and his mother and my grandmother, when she got mad, the only people who would call me by my full name, he would say, Romuald, you were so focused on that one girl, you didn't notice those 3 others checking you out and trying to get your attention. Look, here's some game for the fellas. Only focus on a woman trying to seduce you, one. If a woman ain't trying to seduce you, do not fuck with her. Seriously, if she is not actively trying to seduce you, if she's not actively trying to get your attention, if she is not putting in any effort, don't fuck with her. See, too many dudes got the game really twisted. They think, oh yeah, I'm gonna convince this woman. You don't convince anybody of shit. You just go out there and do your shit and let her choose. And what'll happen is, you still gotta approach her, but that's after she gives some choosing signals. But see, when women choose, they gonna do something to get your attention, or they're gonna be real nice, or they're gonna be real open, they're gonna be real available for you. They're gonna bring you some food. They're gonna do something. But see, some dudes, right? They chasing that woman who sees them, and I'm gonna use this I don't like the term, sees them as a beta, or sees them as a nice guy, or sees them as a plan B, or the worst thing, be willing to put them in a friend zone. Some guys be focusing on that instead of the woman who puts in the effort. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something now. I know some dudes will say, well, what if the woman doing that is ugly? Or got some other personality traits that I don't want to deal with. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool. That's understandable. That's the only time you can be like, nah. But if you get somebody who's within your range, because all men have a range. Only silly men are like stuck on getting that dime. Most men got a range of women, a low point that they are willing to go to. If that woman is attractive, what you consider attractive, let's just say universally, let's just say instead of that dime that you might be chasing, or maybe not even a dime. Sometimes dudes be getting pressed over some average ass women for whatever reason. All right, but if you got a woman who is actively trying to seduce you, she's attractive, she's treating you like you're select. That's the main point. She ain't treating you like plan B. She ain't treating you like a beta. She ain't gonna want to put you in a friend zone. She making it clear she wants you. You do 2 things. 1, you be very nice to that fucking woman. 2, you deal with that woman. Don't chase the woman who really doing you wrong and shit, because all you doing is keeping the behavior going. You know how you deal with that woman who's like saw you as plan B or a beta? You know how you deal with her? You say, all right, peace. You just walk. It's like, look, you don't want me, I'm gonna respect that shit. Because I talk a lot about the whole Mr. Goodbar thing, but that's really Mr. Goodbar's game. You ain't in that category until women are consistently trying to seduce you. It ain't about how aggressive you are. If women are trying to consistently seduce you, they want you for sex, they saying you number one, they gonna do whatever. They gonna show up to your place with nothing on but a trench coat. You deal with that woman. Using the insecure example again. Lauren should have went over there. I don't care. I know they were close for years and shit, but you know what? Keep your damn distance. Keep a distance. Just be like, you know what? Because everything that happened, I don't really want to see. He should have just sent her. He didn't even need to talk to send her a text. Say, look, here's what you do. Get all this shit, drop it off here. Drop it off at the mutual friends. Don't be there. Don't be on no slick shit. And get that shit. In my opinion, in that instance, he disrespected a woman who was feeling him and really just wanted to spend time with his ass. Probably let him move in if he wanted to. At least give it a chance. I know it's hurting over, he got a connection. I ain't totally cold-blooded, but cold-blooded enough though. But I ain't totally cold-blooded in this thing. I know he got some feelings for her and stuff, but you can have feelings for somebody and still realize they ain't right for you. They ain't feeling you. And that's one thing I'm gonna say to the men. A lot of older cats know this, But especially for the younger cats, if that woman ain't feeling you, keep going. Keep it moving. For real. Keep it moving. Deal with the woman who's treating you right. If you find her at least somewhat attractive, just open up. Go along for the ride. Appreciate what she doing for you. Don't do her wrong. Seriously. If you got a woman putting you as select, and trust me, fellas, I know a lot of guys who listen to my stuff, they really ain't in that select group. I mean, yeah, I did a video calling out the players and stuff, but I was peeping who was like responding and who wasn't. And that's cool, man. That's cool. But if you get a woman who see you as select, especially when other women might not, dude, deal with her. I mean, make it work. As long as she ain't doing some foul shit. Now, if she started doing some foul shit, then, you gotta roll on. But if she ain't giving you any reason to violate any trust, if she ain't giving you any, excuses, she trying to make it work, dude, just give it a chance. Get over that heartbreak. Deal with the woman. Reward her for her effort. All right. And like I said, if she just you know what? Here's the case. What you do if she's just totally unattractive to you. If she's just totally unattractive, don't be like, don't deal with her. Or if it get to the point where she's asking questions, just say, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling you like that. Just be honest with her. All right. Just tell her straight up. Just say you not seeing her like that. But if she's attractive, come on now. If she's attractive, and see, the thing is, people will say, well, that's just on that show Insecure. That don't happen in real life. Yeah, it do, yo. yeah, it do. Right? Yeah, it do. And a woman can be very attractive. One of my closest supporters, one of the few people who could probably text me anytime, right? He'll tell if I let him get on here, he'll drop a name and y'all be like, damn, Rom, you were tripping with her? So I understand that shit. And I look back sometimes, I'm like, damn, hold up, she trying that hard and I'm tripping. So I'm just letting you know, it don't necessarily have to be just a bone ugly woman or something like that. But she giving the effort. Maybe there are a few things she can work on. All right, maybe she could be just a bit sexier or something, or she can come off that chandelier better. But if she making some effort, y'all can grow into that shit. You can show her some stuff, show her something new or something, You can do that without changing her fundamental personality and shit. She can just adds to her game. But deal with the woman. Don't do no stupid shit like go back to some woman who's still feeling somebody else. Because using the Insecure example again, and I do gotta give a shout out to Issa Rae because she's putting food on her brother's plate. Well, since my kids be eating up all my damn food, she putting some food on their damn plates, right? But that she keeping people fed. But that's some real stuff. But like I said, just like I was going to say, just looking at the previews for the season. Yeah, she up there trying to get Lawrence back, but she's still smiling when she see Daniel. So sometimes fellas, if you theming over that woman, maybe she really ain't feeling you like that. So you might need to just roll the fuck out and deal with the woman who is feeling you. All right. Yeah, we can't put this one on the women, y'all. I know I know some people want to go in on the women, but nah, this on the man. This is on the man right here. All right, this on us. You get that woman feeling you, deal with it. Make that shit work. As long as it ain't just some fucked up shit with her. Hey, at least reward her for the chance. Let the shit grow. Let it happen. She might surprise you. All right. So anyway, right. That's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.